second one is true crime, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah. We already recording, nigga.
Now we already recording, nigga.
Nigga, you like shit.
Hey, Sean,
his ass over there drinking that fucking moonshine.
Hey, Sean, no, try that one. That one's good.
Hell no.
Oh, yeah, I can go take a nap.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll just
throw a load of clothes in the wash machine and go back to street.
That's the good thing about Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, son.
That's my plan.
Especially Saturdays when you ain't got nothing playing.
I mean, Wednesdays, because it's definitely first Wednesday in July.
Oh, Lord, that was fast. Oh, 4th of July tomorrow, y'all.
Yes, it is.
Y'all know where I'll be at.
I'm off. I'll be hanging. Let's see.
I'll be behind the bar at Betty Ann's house.
So my aunt's sister-in-law, my uncle, his sister, and her husband are having a cookout tomorrow. So I'm going by there, in fucking Anne Arundel County, aka No Man's Land.
No Man's Land.
No Black Man's Land.
AK Baltimore, Ocean City.
Glen Burnie is Ocean City is Glen Burnie by the sea. I'm sorry. I saw that shit online and that shit cracked me the fuck up.
That shit's still funny. That was a couple months ago.
Yeah. So for those of y'all who aren't aware with Maryland and counties and stuff, Anne Arundel County, Maryland is the home to our state capital, Annapolis. It's also a very odd place, and when I say odd, I mean it's just this is weird. It's like the downstairs room. Like you don't go there because it's just off.
It's like Uncle Pete room.
Mm-hmm. You see it, but you try to avoid it at all costs.
Set something outside the door and keep going.
Yeah, yeah. That's where a lot of white folks live. There's nothing wrong with that, to our white listeners. We love y'all.
We do,
but it's just a weird place. It's not because of the white people, but
the only thing weirder is Dundalk.
Child. It is home to local celebrities, the Braxtons, all 64 of them, They're from 7, shout out to the Braxtons. I'm so scared of y'all because they
told
fight.
you the only one that put fear in my heart was Tracy, God rest her soul, because she looked like she'd bust you upside your head. And maybe Mama Evelyn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
She used to have a mean 2-piece back in the day. I feel like I could take the rest of them, though.
But I mean, it doesn't count because they left Anne Arundel County like 30 years ago. So
when Tony first had it big, I think.
Yeah, I think they moved to Atlanta. But anyway, yeah, Anne Arundel County to me is.
Well, I think the brother's still in Maryland.
Yeah, the brother and the father.
And Tracy was still in Maryland.
Yeah, they lived in Southern Maryland, like Charles County. Yeah. Anyway, talk about people's business.
My bad.
To me, Anne Arundel County is no man's land. The place is just weird to me. I don't really. It don't curl all the way over for me. Like a half curl bang. It just don't look right.
Not a half curl bang.
Half curl. When you put it in, you shake it up and then take it out, and you got the little hump in it, but it didn't actually curl all the way over.
Like with them pink spudge rollers.
Put the curl in the back and bend your rump.
Hey, bend your wrist.
I said your
not
rump.
bend your wrist.
I said your rump. He said wrist.
I mean, whatever works.
Cause how you know?
Anyway. Welcome to this huge episode of Wine and Audacity, the podcast. I'm your host, Brandon Sicard, and I'm joined by 2 of my 3 favorite people in the world. How y'all feeling this week?
I'm cool and I'm chilling. I'm straight.
Bonjour.
Not the nigga French this week.
Nigga, Bastille Day is in like 11 days. That's not even next week. Talking French and shit. I learned that from doing Duolingo.
Not that nigga is Pepe Le Pew this week.
Shout out to Pepe Le Pew. Yo, we miss you.
Pepe Le Pew was a pervert.
Mr. Skunk? He was.
He was not.
He was sexually harassing that damn skunk. She was fucking devastated.
Wasn't there a cat with a white streak?
Yes.
Yo, it always, yeah,
yes.
somehow.
He thought she was a damn skunk.
So, we don't know the mating rituals of a skunk.
Her face said that she didn't want it. Okay.
That's because she was a cat.
The nigga smelled like ass. She didn't want it.
It's crazy because all he doing is acting on impulses, and his
impulse send niggas to jail.
Nah, yo, you can't, because he thought he was a cat. I mean, he thought she was a skunk.
He didn't get consent.
We don't know the mating rituals of skunks. These animals don't be asking for consent. Like the lion just roll up on you.
They just shove their ass in your face to spray the glands on you.
Yep.
You already.
Pretty much.
Like the polar bears get it on in front of the kids at the zoo.
Baltimore.
Shut the fuck up.
What'd I say? My bad. Sorry. That's what I heard.
Middle River. Roast.
That's what I heard.
Sedona.
That's what my cousin told me.
Middle River.
Not Middle River.
Oh yeah, I don't know. East of 95 on the Beltway. I can't.
I'm so glad my cousin just moved from Middle River. She bought a house closer inside the town. I said, girl, bless you. Bless you.
Yeah.
Parker Street.
Because you was back in the cut, sis, and I was nervous.
East Baltimore. Once you get past Morgan for me, past Harford Road.
Right.
Past Bel Air Road. Right. I can't help Minnesota Avenue. Where the fuck am I at? Edison, Bronin Highway.
I went over my home.
Where the fuck am I at?
A couple weeks ago,
Sparrows Point.
one of my good girlfriends gave her son a graduation cookout. She lives all the way east, like on the other opposite in the Northern Parkway, East Northern Parkway. I was like, God damn, am I ever gonna stop driving? I'm just driving down Southern North Parkway. Like, I done passed Valentino's. I'm East, bitch. Like,
oh, Valentino.
Waze popped back and it was like, in 1,000 feet, make a right. It's about time, bitch, because I've been driving straight for 2 hours.
Me too.
Now, it was really on me like, it was rush hour. Yeah. So it took probably 10 to 15 minutes longer than it normally would have fucking took me to get over on that side of town. But god dang, it was a lot. Okay.
When we were, after your grandfather passed, and we all went to the funeral. Again, rest in peace to Pop.
Long live Pop.
We left the church, of course, and we were in the motorcade to go to, is that the right term? Motorcade?
Funeral procession.
Funeral procession, yeah. Funeral motorcade to go to the burial plot, cemetery. And of course, it was over the cemetery and the church were both in East Baltimore. Mm-hmm. And like I said, once you get me past Bel Air Road, I don't know nothing. Mm-hmm. I mean, to be honest, once you get me east of Morgan State, go Bears. I don't know nothing about this.
I got to put my ways on because where am I going?
Cold Spring and Healing is what I know. I was there for long enough. I know that. But
once you get to Harford Road, I think.
Once you get to Echodale and Perrin Park, east of Perrin Parkway, east of Walther, shit, I don't know. Anyway, we were driving through. I was in the car with Key, her mother, and her sister. And we were driving and turning down the East Chase Street, Pratt Street, and around this corner. I said, Sinclair Lane. I said,
sir, we could have got on the highway and been there in 20 minutes.
I said, where are we at? We was way over deep over East Baltimore Street and down, what was that, Eastern Avenue. I said, we all are from the city, and it's so many places that we have not been or don't go because we all from West Baltimore. Mm-hmm.
I got one for y'all. Y'all ready?
I'm scared. But go ahead, nigga.
Walina Maya Kai Waina Me Kai Audacity Ki podcast.
Sir, that sounds like you are putting a spell on us.
But Meli Kaliki Maka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you.
Welcome to Wine and Audacity, the podcast in Hawaiian.
Oh, I sound like you was trying to make my nipple fall off or something. Sir, I ain't know what the fuck that was about.
Thank you for the language lesson, Brosetta Stone.
I like it. That nigga Brosetta.
I like it. We're gonna use it. Goddammit.
That's your new name.
Wait till next week when I'm thinking German. I tried Haitian Creole, but that was them
Please
words.
don't butcher my damn language. I can't even speak the shit. Don't do that.
Son, I did. I typed that shit in. I was like, wait a minute.
Let me see.
Hold on. You ain't gonna have them Haitians outside outdoor talk about. Just come outside. We just want to talk.
Like, wait a minute. People. Hold up.
Yes. Don't do it. I'm like, one of y'all's is in here. Brandon, come talk to them.
Nigga, I don't know what the fuck they saying. I know some words, but not all of it.
When I was getting my
Shauna, look. I think they're upset.
It sounds like it. Look, let me call back down. Let me call Nadine's real quick.
Nigga, they African. They can't help.
They speak French though.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna call Abashola.
In the search bar. That's a Haitian Creole.
Bienvenue nan podcast diven act audas.
See, I don't know the fuck.
That's French, nigga. I mean, that's Spanish.
You right. I don't know.
Let's get into this.
Let me call fucking Abashola and have her translate for me.
My show ended, by the way.
I'm distressed. I made it through.
5. So you finished the series?
Yes, I'm finished.
I'm glad it ended the way
I was a few seasons behind. Episodes behind. I let them pile up, and I think I watched the last 3 at the same time. I was in here distressed, sitting on the couch like.
What we talking about?
So my favorite show on CBS is called Bob Hart's Abashola.
Oh, okay.
It's about this guy named Bob. He's the CEO.
You remember Mike from Mike and Molly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He plays
Bob.
Okay.
His character
with the Jamaican folks.
They Nigerian.
They Nigerian.
Either way.
Yeah.
Okay.
You say his name
Not either
Bob.
way.
No, what I'm
Close
saying
enough,
is,
nigga.
I'm saying black.
With the Nigerian once removed.
Bob.
Boob.
Damn.
So he had his character had a heart attack, and he met his wife, who became his wife. Abishola was his nurse. He when he opened his eyes after having a heart attack, she was the first person he saw with her braids and her scrubs, and he fell in love with her. He followed her around and
Pursued her,
and they ended up falling in love, getting married, and
They said, you marry a white man.
and her mother moved in from Nigeria. That's late. That's late.
I'd have shipped her ass because she was something else.
Yeah.
Oh no, I mean I saw
Mommy.
I saw clips.
I love
of,
the aunt and uncle though.
Yeah, the
Uncle.
Auntie and uncle.
Ekado uncle.
Auntie and uncle.
Shit. My show, I think my show ended too. So
He said, who is that? My friend. Your friend doesn't have any pants. Dele.
Oh yeah, she gave that boy hell.
Poor Dele. She finally let him grow. And that's why I like the way it ended, because she finally let him follow his dreams. And I loved it. She finally let him follow his dreams because she was only doing what her mother did to her.
yeah.
To him. She felt like she had to do this, and this because that's what her mother wanted. And Dele was like, I don't want to be a doctor. Dele ass was pop locking. He wanted to fuck pop
Like
lock.
Trey.
Yup. You know what I said? My son told me he want to go audition for Julia. I'm going to drive his ass in New York. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't get Dele didn't get in, but I mean, in the final episode was like a 7-year flash forward from
something eventually worked out for him.
And the girl that popped up in the background, Abishola was like, "Hey,
who is that? That's my friend.
Tell
your friend doesn't have any pants."
That's great. I'm not. That's great.
I love that show. That was my shit.
Right? Like you over there fainting fast.
Well,
bro.
whatchamacallem just finished too. Station 19. Not okay.
Yeah, I don't watch.
I'm not okay.
I stopped.
I honestly didn't start watching it till about 6 months ago.
It's okay. It's
I
all
can't.
right.
I'm not
I'm
okay.
going on Sean DeLand.
But at least I still get to see Dr. Ben Warren. So it's okay.
Since y'all shows ended,
going back to Grace.
my show ended too.
But Sean.
Bluey.
Really?
Aaron, I can't even talk shit about you watching Bluey because you
fuck is Bluey?
You got a 4-month-old at this point.
Australian cartoon. Australian cartoon.
Kids show. Yeah, you got a baby, so
No. But I mean, shit.
That nigga
even
was
before,
watching Bluey before AJ was born.
Yeah, son. Because
talk about some. I gotta make sure I know what they talk about. For
In his
No,
defense, he teaches
nah.
kids, so it makes sense.
nah. Because I mean, like I said,
Shauna, can I
Bluey.
have some beverage, please?
You sure can.
Bluey
Shauna got me drinking
is
tequila this week.
in
y'all.
my
It's just a little bit of tequila. It's a watermelon.
in my
mimosa.
opinion, Bluey is the closest. Like I
Mimosas
said,
is a champagne, friend.
I always say
Yeah,
it's
but
the
I put a
closest
little
thing
tequila in
to
it.
realistic, like us being realistic. Like they talk to their children. They talk to like Bluey's parents talk to her and her sister as if we talk to our kids. You get what I'm saying? And they really teach real real life lessons. Like, you know, life ain't always fair. You gotta, you know, you get what you get. You don't get up like you get what you get. Well, they say you get what you get and don't throw a fit. But, you know,
Oh, that's cute.
yeah, like I always say, you get what you get.
But every
Don't
time
get
Bluey was
upset.
kids, show another one pop up, so we be like,
Yeah, it ended. You know, it ended like the usual TV shows end with a wedding. Bluey's aunt, and, you know, dad's brother, mom's sister. They ended up getting married, and they talked about like trying to move. You know, they were gonna move over west, which in their places, the United States. And she would, you know, she didn't want to go. Then Bluey and them were, Bluey's dad got a new job and was going to sell the house. And the way she went to school, they was like, why do stories always have happy endings? She was like, yeah, because life keep giving us sad ones. One kid said, my dad moved away from my mom. I mean, my mom moved away from my dad. And she was like, yeah. And then the other kid answers like, yeah, well, my mom likes your dad. It's like, okay. It's like, yes. My dad got a new job, but we're moving away from everybody. We're not going to see anybody. Then they all started howling together.
Lord.
But I liked it. I like it in the aspect of like, it's real. I mean, it's real life, you know, real life families and like, you know, family problems and the way their parents interact with them and teach them is how I believe that we interact with our kids and teach our kids.
Yeah.
Not this little white white fairy tale shit. Like they don't hit you with the everything is sunshine and rainbows.
Life be life.
Life I'm like a motherfucker.
That's what the father say. Well, that's life, kid. But yeah, they ended. They did a little flash forward to Bluey being a little older and having a child, and the child acts just like her. It's cool. That's another one. That's another one I say y'all watch.
Got you. So before we get into this week's topic, I just want to mention one thing. In case y'all haven't noticed yet, in July, nigga, French rolls done made a comeback.
Listen, all I need them to bring back is crunchies and tucks now, okay?
I ain't know.
Now, they gonna have to straighten my natural hair before they do that shit, but a bitch will go get a tuck.
What is a tuck?
It used to be, so it's like it's a French roll, but the other way. So it go like, it's a hump. It go like that.
And then they got the head hanging out.
And then they pin that bitch, and you hit a little flip in the back. Baby, you can tell me nothing. I got a picture somewhere, but that motherfucking hands down, you can tell me nothing about my motherfucking tuck. Edges was smooth as a motherfucking, that bitch was like, and they used to take some braiding hair and put it in the back so your shit be real fluffy, like they the same way they used to do the French rolls. Wow. I'm about to convince my mother to go get a French roll. My mother used to have the best fucking French rolls ever. She used to have some finger waves in the front and the French roll in the back and little jewels in it. Baby, listen. My mother was
talk to Robin getting a French roll.
Fuck up.
What the fuck, Aaron?
First of all, she gonna look at me like, how the fuck you know what that is?
Let me tell you something.
If you look at all the all the pictures of like my grandmother, show my mother did the whole she did like a lot of different hairstyles. She had a little asymmetric cut.
My mama had that.
At one point, my mother was out here looking like Jada Pinkett from Low Down Dirty Shame. Like she had like
shine.
She had like the baby head down on the side, like the head, like real short cut, gelled down. Then at one point she dyed the hair. She dyed the hair blonde, like platinum blonde. Yeah, she cut her hair and then dyed it platinum blonde.
I think my mother had blonde hair at one point.
Son, it's like, but then I realized that my mother was young. Like she did all that. She did all that because, that's what it was for her. Like, when we was little, she was in her 20s. Unfortunately.
Not unfortunately, shit. Mama was in her 20s. She had afro.
Nah, but I'm saying, like, I was talking to, I was talking to Keita about shit, about that shit. Like, yo, that Angela Davis afro.
One of them tight ones.
Son, listen.
Bro, it's a picture I saw my mother back in the day at a dance at some rec hall back in about 73, 74. Sis was stacked, had on some platforms, and she was mid-jerk or something, and that face, Shauna, her face was like... had the little afro with the glasses on. I said, Ma, she was
bitch,
like...
this is chocolate. Back up.
What?
Nah, I started opening this, and Chase jumped in my hand like, ooh.
Oh, she got to hear something open.
Yeah, it's like, ooh. Like, nah, this chocolate, bro. This give you the shits.
Yeah, that'd kill him.
Oh, baby. All right, what are we doing this week, B?
All right, so let's get into it. Let's get into it. So this week's episode, we haven't done one in a while, but we're gonna do a true crime episode. We wanted to lighten it up a little before we get a little dark. So,
like the back of my neck.
Nigga, that sounds like diabetes. Back of your neck, dog.
Not diabetes.
Ain't that usually a sign of the diabetes?
Diabetes.
I found an article on
You a dick, man. Go ahead, B.
I found an article on Cape Cod Times entitled "Connecticut Jury Convicts Woman in Child's Murder." So we're going to talk about this, the case of Chastity West, and I'm going to get y'all feedback. So this is from, again, the Cape Cod Times from January 5th, 2011, entitled "Connecticut Jury Convicts Woman in Child's Murder." So the article reads, Chastity West killed her cousin's son and hurt the daughter to be with the children's father, the jury decides. A jury yesterday found that Chastity West was willing to kill to be with the man she loved, a crime that could make her the first woman on Connecticut's death row. West, 26, was convicted of capital felony murder in the 1998 home invasion and stabbing death of her cousin's 7-year-old son, who was killed while he slept at his Windsor home. West, a former prison nurse, cried and clung to her lawyer as the verdict was read. The boy, Jarrell Coiler, was practically decapitated when he was attacked by a masked intruder in his bedroom July 9th, 1998. His younger sister, Lindsay, then too was slashed but survived the attack. An 18-month-old cousin was unharmed. The same jury found that West was guilty. The same jury that found West guilty will begin deliberating her fate with the penalty phase of the trial, which begins on July 31st. She faces life in prison without the possibility of parole or death. I feel that justice has been served, Tammy Kyler, the children's mother, said outside of the courthouse. I have a lot of support, and I'm hanging in there. West had been romantically involved with her cousin's ex-husband, Arnold Kyler, and the prosecutor said that the child was murdered because his father would not leave his children and move to another state with West.
I remember following this story.
So, thoughts on that before I move on to the next article?
So I think me and you talked about this a little bit before, and I sent you some information on it because I had seen it on several different crime shows. And the utter gall of this bitch, that was your blood cousin. She took you in, despite other people telling her she shouldn't. And not only were you sleeping with her husband, because she didn't start messing with him after they got divorced. She was already messing with him. And you watched her children grow up, and then you turn around and try to kill these same children, succeeding in killing one of them, just so you can have their father, because he wasn't going to leave his kids like any real man would do. Any real man going to put his kids first. So, that story pissed me the fuck off. It did. It really, really pissed me off. How fucking dare you? Innocent children. Innocent children.
Just because she thought that the children were keeping their father from moving to a different state with her.
Rightfully fucking so. I don't even know what else to fucking say.
What are your thoughts, Aaron?
Fuck that shit, bro. Listen. He ain't worth it. I don't even know the nigga. I ain't even seen the nigga, but I'm telling you, it is not worth it.
Arnold.
It's not worth it, Miss.
He wasn't worth it.
Talking about that nigga named Arnold.
He named Arnold.
Then on top of that, this nigga name is Arnold. Name of Arnold, you know.
I dated Arnold. He was a good man, Savannah. A good man.
He just in a bad place. Anyway.
Yes.
But all those aside though, it's like, yo, first of all, yo, that nigga ain't Arnold. You rested off Arnold Drummond.
Not Arnold Drummond.
Not Arnold Drummond, Jesus.
I ain't with it, bro. I don't understand it. Like Shauna said, like, yo, that's your family. And yo, you wanted the baby father, and it's like, so you killed your own family.
Essentially.
Like immediate family. Not no like, you know, like no second or third cousin, bitch. This was immediate family. Mm-hmm. And then I should tell him. I mean, well, that should probably creep him the fuck out, because it's like, if you wanted to kill your family, bitch, like, I can't even trust you around me, bitch. Like,
You killed his children. Like, what if he didn't want to leave the state with you?
Killed one and attempted to kill the other.
Right. If he wasn't going to leave the state with you before to stay near his kids, what do you think was going to happen after you killed them?
I think she thought she was going to get away with the shit.
Really?
She thought she was going to get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
She did. She thought she was going to get away with it. She tried to cover her crimes up, and I forgot how she ended up getting caught. But I'm pretty sure that's in one of the articles you had, how she ended up getting caught.
Yeah.
But
it says this, so the prosecutors or the cops showed her a picture of the almost decapitated child, and it affected her to the point where she basically confessed to it. Mm-hmm. I couldn't imagine.
As the mother, I remember watching, I forgot which show it was. It was Fatal Attraction. It was Depicted on Fatal Attraction, but it was also depicted on another crime show, something on the ID channel. I can't remember if it was Evil Lives Here or it was one of the other crime shows. I forget. But when the mother was retelling the story,
right,
her pain, I literally sat here in tears because she said when they told me that my baby was gone, she said she just screamed and she kept saying, my baby, my baby, my baby. Like she screamed to the top of her lungs. And this was her reliving this. That shit broke me down. Because I couldn't imagine somebody that you trusted not only betrayed you once, but twice. You were already sleeping with her husband. Mm-hmm. You were outright flirting with him in her face. You didn't give a fuck. Other family members brought it to her attention like, you don't see this shit? Something ain't right, yo. You need to put your foot down. Something ain't right. Like, she's outright disrespecting you. And then you turn around and try to take both her children from her. You already took her husband, bitch. Yep. You try to take both her children.
Yep.
Succeeding in taking one. And then the part that pissed me off, Chastity's mother was an enabler. Because she refused to believe that even when she was sleeping with the husband, her mother's like, oh no, she wouldn't do that. She wouldn't do that. Yes, the fuck she would, bitch. Everybody said but you.
Yep.
That's the issue. Behind every psycho is somebody saying, oh, they wouldn't do that. Oh no, not my child. Some people give birth to demon spawns. I'm sorry. And that bitch is a demon spawn. Mm-hmm. And she deserved she deserved more than what she got. I think she got life, but I can't remember. But she deserved way more than what she got. She deserved to suffer the way that baby suffered.
Right.
That was a fucking shame.
Right. What are your thoughts, Aaron?
She need to burn in hell.
In the pit.
Sit right down and double lap. Fuck that shit.
I'm trying to think of like a question like I could ask to like pose, or not ask to pose, that's redundant. But I'm trying to think of a question I could pose to like try to flesh out this conversation. But I feel like, to be honest, there's not really much, like there's not really too far we could go with this. Like I'm
gonna be honest. Like if it in cases like this, I be wanting, like I do, like I be wanting to sit there, kind of like how Dr. Phil did with that one guy that killed his mother, and like just sat and talked to him just to ask like, what went through your head? Or that lady who killed her, because of postpartum, she drowned her kids, and
didn't we talk about that?
Nah, we didn't talk about it.
I think I've read it. It was a mother who she like drowned her kids in the bathtub individually.
Yeah,
that was Andrea Yates, wasn't it?
I think it was.
Yeah, that was Andrea Yates.
But
a lot of people blamed her husband because they said he knew she was suffering and he didn't do anything to help her.
I mean, I can understand
so
it.
So they tried to put it on him,
but
too.
He didn't drive her to kill their children.
Yo, my thing is...
he should have made sure she got the help she needed. It didn't... I'm pretty sure he suspect that shit was going to happen.
Right.
Yeah, because my question was...
You think his children was in danger by the woman that gave birth to him?
After the first 3, because I think it was like 5 kids...
Yeah, I think it was 5.
But didn't she drug them first, like to get them, like to subdue them, and then...
I believe so. So they couldn't
run,
I'm not sure. Like, yeah. I ain't sure, but it's like, after the first 3, you ain't snap out of it? Mm-mm. You know what I'm saying?
And they call it postpartum psychosis.
Yeah,
right.
If you did, psychosis.
But then the other kids, like, because the other kids, they was a little older, and it's like, y'all niggas watching this?
Yeah.
And it's like, or
were they even? They could have been in their rooms like just high or like drugged and sleep.
True.
And she probably just like woke them up, said, "Go to the bathroom," and just
damn.
That's heartbreaking.
But it's like, what went through your mind for you to take the kid's life and then attempt to like kill the, like you almost took that man's head off, yo. Yeah, and then I ain't, granted, we ain't seen no pictures of it, but it's still like, that's the shit that's gotta fuck with you, yo. Mm-hmm. Even now that you calm down, that's gonna be the shit that fuck with you. And the messed up thing is, in her situation, she could scream, she could have screamed, brief moment of insanity.
Yeah, that shit didn't work because watching her interview with the police, I don't feel she was remorseful. I think she was just mad that she got caught and then she couldn't be with him. That's what it was. But I would have begged for them to give me 5 minutes in the room with that bitch. The way I'd have beat the fuck out of her.
That sounded like, remember you saying that reminds me of the instance where the dad with the gymnastics coach was sexually assaulting all like the gymnasts, and the father was in the courtroom and he was like, Your Honor, I asked you for just 5 minutes alone in the room with the guy with the doctor. And the judge was like, Sir, I understand, but I can't do that. And he was like, okay, then I asked you for just 2 minutes. And while the judge was talking, he literally didn't even look. He just took off in that direction and jumped across the table. And it took like 3 cops to subdue him, to get him from reaching that guy. And I don't think
shit was on court cam.
Yeah, it was a cocaine. Mm-hmm. It was. Mm-hmm. But the thing was, I don't think he got charged. I think the cop...
he shouldn't have. Judge, I think they took him out.
Yeah, they took him out. The judge threatened him with like contempt of court, I think, but he ultimately didn't get charged because of just the situation there.
They let him out the same day.
I mean,
I can imagine that.
Technically, what you're looking at is a kind of a legal loophole.
Is it a legal loophole?
Think about it. You don't want to give me 5 minutes? I'm going to take my 5 minutes to get me put in the same goddamn cell with this bitch.
Hey.
And then at that point... we in the cell together. Anything happens can happen.
They can keep them separated though.
I mean, yeah, of course they're gonna separate them because their intentions. They already know this man's intentions. But I'm just saying,
that's a damn shame.
We had to lock him up.
They had to make the shit look good.
All of the cells are full. So we had to put them in there. We had to put them together.
Yeah. Rest in peace to that oldest though.
That poor baby. They were beautiful children. Well, like I said, the daughter is still alive. She's older now, and on the particular show I was watching when I got the idea to send you the information, she spoke. And she said, because she was so young, she said she remembers little things about her big brother, and she said she just wishes that he was still here and that they could have grown up together, because all the stories that she hears about him, like everybody was always talking about how good of a kid he was and how sweet he was, and stuff like that. She said she took that opportunity from me to grow up with a big brother.
Yeah.
And she said because she was so young, it's not much that she really does remember. That's a beautiful thing, because
right,
she won't be traumatized, but so much. Somebody tell her the story and be like, oh yeah, you almost ain't make it, sis. But thankfully, she can't really remember what happened.
No, that shit won't come back.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
that's gonna be like the weirdest thing.
That shit is scary.
The smallest thing, and then she gonna remember all that shit. So yeah, I pray that she got therapy right now to deal with.
I hope she did get some therapy as well. I do. But like I said, thankfully she don't remember. So yeah, that. How could you?
Yeah, that's
how could you?
Yeah, that's fucking traumatic.
Shit.
But I'm glad that the youngest child was unharmed and that the middle child was only injured, and that she got jail time.
She should have got the death penalty.
Yeah.
No,
that would have been too easy.
She didn't get the death penalty.
No, she didn't get the death penalty.
Life in jail.
Yeah, she got life. She didn't get the death penalty.
I thought she was on death row.
Not her. No.
They said the article stated that per I think good behavior while she was in jail, and the testimony from friends and family, that kept her from getting the death penalty, but she got life without the possibility of parole.
That's what she could have got.
She would have been the first woman, according to the article, I think.
And who the fuck would testify on her behalf, though? Besides her mama, because like I said, her mother never held her accountable.
Some of her coworkers, people that knew her. But yeah.
And she confessed to. I'm not testifying on your behalf.
Sound like a Lifetime movie, yo. It was the man's fault.
They always want to put it on the man, like you didn't fucking spread your damn leg. You knew right from wrong, bitch. You knew that was your cousin husband. That she trusted you enough to watch her children, the children you ended up turning around and murdered and tried to murder. And you still busted open for her husband. You knew what you were doing. I think she was jealous of the cousin that she wanted her life. That's what it sounded like to me. I just... I hope them kids haunt her every night.
Fuck yeah. Bitch ass nigga.
So is that it, Sean?
I guess so, but I think the husband there should have went to jail too. Because in my mind, I feel like his ass was involved. I'm sorry, that's where my mind went when I first heard the story. I felt like he was like, "Oh, well, I got my kids, and if we get rid of my kids, it's just gonna be me and you." That's just where my mind went at first.
In what world? The question,
that's just where my mind went first. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Do you think that the husband, the father, was selling her like a pipe dream to make her?
I honestly don't. Even though supposedly they were in a relationship during and after his marriage, I do not. I don't know if he would have been with her long term. I don't know. I think she was fun. She was younger than the wife. She was younger and more fun, and he probably can get away with shit with her he couldn't get away with his wife, because he was entirely too old to be fucking messing with her in the first fucking place. Because initially I think she was like 18 or 19 when he started messing with that girl, and they were in their 30s. So you're a nasty son of a bitch any fucking way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I wish it was something they could have charged his ass with.
But what though?
I got this nice young guy.
I wish it was. Because anytime a man that old goes to a woman that young and you watch this girl grow up,
low-key,
you've been looking at her like that the entire time.
True.
She don't just turn 18 in 1 hour and you like, damn, ever since you turned 18 at 12:59 yesterday, you been looking real good to me.
It's 3:27 p.m.
Right.
So something changed in the past 15
Ain't
hours.
nothing changed in the last. You've been looking at that child like that since before she was 18 years old, you nasty son of a bitch.
Ha, you nasty son of a bitch.
What are your thoughts, Aaron, on this 65-year-old pastor with a 19-year-old wife?
Baby, I blame the parents. Because where y'all at?
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you the truth. She 19. Don't give a fuck. Like at that,
but that 40-year age.
He's known her since she was 14.
50-year age gap?
He's been grooming her.
But see that part, I don't really think so.
He's been grooming her.
No,
she didn't turn 18 and he said, "Damn, I want to marry you." No.
Why don't you think
he's no different than Marcus Houston?
This is an interesting conversation.
So
why don't you think the pastor was grooming that girl?
All right, the reason why I don't think this not just the past. This is like anybody. Like because me and Kitty had these kind of conversations a lot. Because especially if it's somebody that's known you since you were this age or whatever, and then it's like you're not directly related to this person. So then when they turn 18 and you start seeing, then it's like you stop seeing them as that kid. You start seeing them as an adult.
But what was the impetus for you to start seeing them as an adult versus a child, except for a changed number on the back end of their age?
It's not necessarily the change number on the back on. It's not necessarily like the age itself, but it's the fact that you're no longer like once at some point our parents stop looking at us like children. They look at us like they look at us like adults, and they start treating us as such. And that's how I feel about adults. Most of the time it's like now.
Well, what's the relevance of that? Us parents, our parents seeing us as adults as we get older doesn't equate to some 65-year-old marrying a 19-year-old.
How does that compare? I believe that everybody's just looking at the fact that he's 65, she 19, but we not. Shauna, like Shauna said, she believe, she feels as though he was grooming. Me personally, I just feel like, you see a 19, you see this 19-year-old girl, young, tight, and right, but you also might see an opportunity to train her to be the type of woman that you.
That makes it even worse. That's grooming.
That's grooming, man.
That's grooming.
But
you shouldn't have to train no goddamn body. That's grooming. He saw her as a dumbass, and he said he can have her do any goddamn thing he want because she young, she inexperienced, and he can get away with whatever he want to get away with her. He known that girl since she was 14. He been looking at her like that since she was 14. And if somebody who know my son since he was 14 years old, all of a sudden and that's a grown ass person, all of a sudden show interest in my son, they are allegedly going to end up at the bottom of the inner harbor.
So I can't give Trey a stripper for his 18th birthday? No?
Like little pussy badass.
No, he did that shit when his kids were 12 and 13. Allegedly.
Sprinkle. No, but No, but to bring it back though, I just like it's like I don't necessarily say it as though I know, but I do believe that at some point. I mean, but then it's still. I mean, it's still like messed up either way because he can holler at her. He can like not. Let's say he ain't trying to marry her at 19, and then he end up trying to marry her at 25. You know what I'm saying? When she turned 25 or whatever, or older than that, then we still gonna have the same conversation.
I think it's different in that instance because the girl, they got married, I think when she was 18 or 19. He had known her since she was 14. If
she was 18 when they got married. Mm-hmm.
Right, okay. But if the girl was 20, if he met her at 14 and they got married when she was 25, granted, to me, the age difference is creepy, but it's like, okay, you've known this girl for 9 years. Maybe they started dating when she turned 20. There was a gap. But the fact that the dates are so close to me is like, nigga, were you grooming her?
That's still a big ass age gap, bro. Because I never understand what somebody 60 has in common with somebody who, nigga, you was
their grandchild's age.
Yeah, you was getting banned from sitting at lunch counter still, bitch. And my mama wasn't even born yet. The fuck?
I mean, shit.
I've dealt with older men. I'm not gonna say that I did. I've
40
dealt
years
with older men.
I mean, we said the same thing about R. Kelly. He was like, yo, they on the same reason level.
I mean, that's true, but. No, that's what they said.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not.
That's what they. But I'm saying that's what they said though. They said that they both read Goosebumps together. Anyway,
not Goosebumps.
Before we got questions this episode, Shauna. I'm not getting in there. I'm not touching that. We got questions.
We usually don't do questions on true crime episodes, but if you want to break up the
we can. It's a short. We can do a couple because it's a short episode.
I think I might have one or two. Let's see.
Let's just move past that.
See what I got my repertoire.
Before we do into that, let's take a commercial break and we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we back.
Damn, yeah, we fucking up. We only took one commercial break last week.
That's like Jumbo Casino or still throw one in there.
I fit it in.
Name of his porno movie.
Just relax your muscles.
I can't stand neither one of y'all.
Nah, nigga, that sound like great. Like, listen.
All right, try to break up this.
I was going to help you relax your muscles. I told you to relax.
Because this subject.
It's only going to pinch a little bit.
Shut your ass up.
Relax your muscles.
God damn, y'all. I'm going to bed. All right, we gonna break this up a little bit because
says the girl that got that goddamn little special massage.
Okay, bitch, stay on my business. I'm the big sister over here.
You got a special massage?
I did.
What kind of massage?
I was trying to make it special. Nigga would cooperate.
Put the motherfucker, you know how the Jamaicans do.
Tell us some.
Lay her ass down on the little board.
Leg. I'm gonna move my leg. Slide that.
I was trying.
Slide the lip over real quick.
That's it. What else hurt? This right here.
Can you rub it for me? With the tension. Ooh, right there.
That's it.
Low.
Okay. Almost there.
Up in there.
Not the nigga water bending, bro.
My bad. Here go a towel. Here you go. Here, wipe that out. Wipe that out your beard. Sorry. All right. Yeah. I hate y'all so bad. I gotta sit there and check this damn question. Sons of bitches. Why are y'all like this? Why? Just why? Yo, before we get into this, if y'all have any questions, rants, true crime stories, vents, or just some shit you want me to say on this podcast, you can reach us via email at askwandapod@gmail.com. That is ASKWANDAPOD@gmail.com. You can also reach us on social media. We are Wine and Audacity, the podcast, ampersand, not the word and, on YouTube
and she using vocabulary words.
Shut up, bitch. And Facebook.
She's showing off.
We are also WandaPod _. Shut the fuck up. WandaPod _ on IG, the Twitter, and the TikTok. Okay. Let us know if you want to be anonymous, if you want to use a pseudonym, first name, last initial, both initials, or vice versa, or in the words of the artist formerly known as Sheree Whitfield, who gonna check you, boo? So you don't give a fuck how we put it on here, okay?
And
all
she
right.
said the artist formerly known as Sheree Whitfield. Yeah,
That's that bitch name?
She got some vacation dick, bro. Look at it. Listen, she changing.
He gets on my nerves.
Ain't she glowing?
Anyway.
Look at it, yo. She got the glow like Bruce Leroy.
Bitch. This question comes from 6 Brown Chicks. I had a nice time with a woman I liked. We shared the same group of friends, but I didn't want her to know. My strategy was to show her a nice time and then walk away from her to make her run after me. I made a second date with her and told her I was on my way. I stood her up intentionally. My plan for the night was to take a perk, watch a little porn, and unwind alone. My perk was fake and laced with fentanyl. My roommate found me overdosing while masturbating. He took a photo and then called an ambulance. They brought me back, but the image of me blacked out with my dick in my hand got back to the woman I liked. She told me to never call her again. Can she be fixed? What do I do to convince her to go out with me again?
Oh, shit. She said this nigga took a perk. Yo, he said, yo.
I don't want to nut that strong ever in my life. I'm sorry.
It ain't even enough, bro.
Everybody didn't know it was the fentanyl.
No.
You don't imagine you think that you about to bust a nut, but really your fucking ass is fitting to die because you been dosed. What is going on? Yo. That nigga was like, wait a minute, this feel different. I ain't never phoned that to mouth before.
Yo, he was taking a perk. So what I mean, he was just trying to get high shit, so it felt like somebody else.
Between the fake perk, the lace fentanyl, skipping out on your date. Why did your roommate take a picture of you?
Cause that nigga paid.
That nigga took a picture and put it on Twitter.
And then called the police, like called the ambulance, like, hey yo,
He took that picture because wasn't nobody gonna believe that shit if he had told that fucking story.
Oh, that nigga ain't lit it down in the group chat.
Wasn't nobody gonna, he sent the picture in the group chat before he dialed 911.
And she got it. See, you had one job there.
Well,
Yo,
Mr. Sir, you ain't want to no way, so. What the fuck? You didn't want her anyway. So I'm not understanding.
That's fucking hilarious, yo. He tried to get high, off the perks, so it felt like it was somebody else. So he was trying to have an out of body experience.
He was.
Legit.
Oh, it was out of body, but he almost stayed there permanently.
That nigga, I wonder if he switched hands too while he was
Not if he switched hands.
The double hand, the 2 hand twist.
The grind of pepper. He was grinding the pepper.
I might have to try that one. I'm sorry. Oh.
So what the fuck you know about grinding the pepper, bro? Like, how many hands y'all? Damn, bro, out here.
You been grinding pepper before since?
I done grinded some pepper. I done twisted a couple telescopes too, honestly.
So she can get the cream to rise to the top.
That's the goal.
Creme de la creme.
That's the goal. And then you look at the nigga in his eyes. And then that nigga toes start picking up carpet fibers. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just saying. That's what I heard.
I kind of zoned out for a minute, had a little flashback.
Had a moment. All right, last one.
I look good and crazy.
We staying on 6 Brown Chicks because, again, we needed something to laugh at after that.
Yeah, that tragic ass story.
Lord. My wife and I had a fight about how I'm selfish with my money. I surprised my wife at her new job, intercepted her Uber ride, and scooped her for a date. I recreated our first date. I took her to our favorite secluded spot. We talked and ate Chipotle in my truck under the stars.
Aww.
We kissed. She was hesitant during foreplay. I want to shower first, she said, but she smelled good to me. I played in her panties, and there was a condom inside her pussy already.
Oh!
We don't use condoms. Wife reveals that she's actually an escort. and works outside of the building that I picked her up at, and that her Uber driver was a paying customer. She didn't apologize. Instead, she was annoyed, and she said, "Your date night cost me $75. I don't know what to do." Advice. Sir, you married a $2 hoe.
She for the streets.
Drop her ass back off in front of that building and file for divorce. Okay?
Not a $2 hoe.
A $2. You gave
That woman is a whore.
a whore.
She's loose.
Sir.
$75.
Shorty mad at you, motherfucker. Like
She popping pussy
She
for
said, I
70.
could have got paid for this and this little raggedy.
I mean, I guess in her defense, at least she giving it up for more than $40. So,
At least she having protected sex.
I mean,
She love you.
I'm sure she ain't sucking no condom dick though. So
Why would I want to suck on a balloon?
there's that.
I'll take that out.
That was facts though. Facts plus tax, yo.
that's what he said.
Facts plus tax is the episode title.
Facts plus tax.
And the Goosebumps theme is a song.
Not the Goosebumps theme. I don't know. This theme might need to be As We Lay, because
Hell
I mean,
Lord, it's morning.
yeah, Kelly Price or Shirley was it Shirley Caesar?
I don't know. Shirley seemed like she was a humdinger back in the day.
Shirley Murdoch, not Caesar. Kelly Price or Shirley Murdoch.
Shirley Murdoch. We going original with this one. Sorry, no disrespect to Kelly.
Facts
Man.
plus what?
Facts plus tax. Dun, 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 dun.
It's morning.
I mean, at least she was protecting herself. I mean, you caused your wife to make money. I mean, if you take anybody else off work, I guess they will
He
listen.
said
They'd
she
be upset.
smelled
too.
good to me, smelling like a tire factory. You don't even know which client left that, sir. Jesus. Drop it back off in front of the building and file for divorce. I'm done.
Is that it?
How
Is that
disgusting
it?
be, bro? I went down and you still got it in you?
Still got it. That mean it came off at some point. That's a problem. Did she realize it came off? So
That means she got that trapper keeper.
then that might just be the one you found, sir. I don't know.
Snap and turn up.
She got that. Yeah. Good night.
Got that trapper keeper 5,000, bro. Like,
Ain't nothing getting out of here.
Now she got the snapping turtle.
like, what's that? It's a snap.
It's a snapper turtle. It's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Is that his shoulder?
I'm sorry, we needed some laughter. I'm done.
Yeah, we usually don't do Q&A after true crime stories.
We didn't.
But that was a short one.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay. Go ahead, Aaron.
Rest in peace to that. Rest in peace to that family.
Yeah, rest in peace to the baby that lost his life.
Poor child.
Yeah.
That's a fucking shame. And Chastity burning hell. Slowly.
I hope that when you get your commissary, you only got 2 pennies in that bitch. I hope somebody beat you up and steal
I hope you
all
got
your
to braid
honey
hair
bun.
for honey buns and fight a big bitch named Tiny for your virginity. Every day. I hope they save up all their nickels and beat you with them with a tube sock.
Damn, that's a whole day pay, a nickel.
Yep.
A nickel for like 3 hours.
They're gonna save all their nickels and beat your ass. In the words of Miss Sailing, we gonna all get together and whoop your ass.
And with that being said, thank y'all for listening to this week's very, very short episode. Very short episode.
We got shit to do.
Yeah, we do. It's a holiday weekend, y'all. I'm off for the next couple of days. I'm out in these streets.
And the bitch leave for Jamaica Saturday.
Have a safe trip. Don't break no babies.
I damn sure won't.
Or no Jamaican men.
Sure the fuck won't.
She gonna go get that little massage with that special lotion that turn her white.
I ain't bringing nothing back.
Come here, beauty. Let me rub your insides for you.
And make God touch you on the inside parts, Paul D.
I'm like, what you not gonna do?
You want to experience a real country, man?
No, thank you, Samson.
No, thank you, lovely. You don't want to experience a real country, man.
Trust you.
Show you the best sides and
You won't Bosco me, bitch.
That was just
sides of Jamaica.
You won't come over here have me sleeping in my best friend mama garage, and you won't get no fucking job. Then you won't go buy me a goddamn dog that I gotta feed, and I can barely feed your
What's the
motherfucking
dog's name,
ass.
Bosco?
The dog name was Vasco too. Bosco, whatever that nigga name was.
One was named Bosco, the other was named Vasco.
No, thank you.
That it? You good, Aaron? This nigga fried.
Don't let them fool you. Oh no.
Get up, stand up. Okay, so
To be loved.
if you have any questions for us, feel free to send them our way at askwandapod@gmail.com. That's ASKWANDAPOD@gmail.com.
We promise you that Shauna's gonna read the emails.
She's been good with checking the email, but why she out the
And
country, I don't know.
Allegedly.
Oh, I can't be held responsible for nothing while I'm over there drinking that. I'm drinking rum and Red Bull.
Oh,
Okay,
you
I'm done.
be over there nutting?
Huh?
That's what you just said.
I did?
Yes. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter.
Freudian slip.
At Jesus.
The TikTok.
You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at WandaPod_, and on Facebook and YouTube at Wanda Audacity, the podcast.
What he said.
With that being said, happy 4th of July, or as us black folks call it, happy day off work and barbecue day, if you celebrate it.
Happy white people holiday.
And if you're taking the time off work, enjoy it with your family, your friends, your loved ones. Be safe because them boys is out.
And is.
Waiting for y'all to be out here drunk driving.
No, take a Uber.
Especially out here in Baltimore.
Them niggas is outside.
Take a Uber.
Matter of fact, look outside.
And Brandon trying to be outside. Like
All my Baltimore people look outside your
With his
door
hoochie
right
daddy
now.
shorts on.
that part, I got barbecues hit up.
And they said they're gonna fall out the bottom.
My stuff stays tucked. Thank you. Not tucked like a drag queen type tuck, but my stuff stays contained. I am. We thank y'all. We love y'all. Be safe. Happy holiday weekend.
Swallow it. Good girl.
Bitch.
Well,
Bye,
last
y'all.
time we came
Bye,
flying
y'all.
across.
Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all. Happy holiday. Enjoy your time off if you get it. Be safe. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
See y'all. Titties.
Thank you, Aaron.
The fuck? I told you.